Welcome back. It is the Buckmaster Show, and once a month it is our pleasure to welcome Suzanne Miller. She is so knowledgeable in all these affairs of the scam. So she is our hostess for the Buckmaster Show Scam Alert. Suzanne is the Director of Communication and Consumer Affairs, and I think one of the finest Better Business Bureau affiliates in the United States. Suzanne, you and Pam Crim and the team there, you guys just really put service and customers first. I wanted to say that you really do a great job.
Wow, we love hearing that. Thank you, Bill.
Well, I want to talk about something that I know it's happened to me. Yep, somebody has, I've clicked on something I shouldn't have, and all of a sudden I got this beep, beep, beep. You're basically, hackers have kind of taken over your computer. And
right.
It's a big problem.
It's a huge problem. The tech support scam, there are so many ways that it's working now. I mean, they've got variations, and it was so big that our council headquarters actually did a huge study on it to really find out all of the different versions and how it's hitting us and who's being targeted. And really what it comes down to, it's not if you're going to get targeted, it's really when, because 2 out of 3 people experienced a tech support scam.
Oh, so I'm not alone. I shouldn't feel too bad. 2 out of 3.
In the previous 12 months. I mean,
Whoa.
that's really crazy. So again, it's not about if, it's when.
And how does it work?
Well,
and they purport to be from Microsoft.
Some of them do,
Some
and
do, yeah.
That's really the thing is, like, there's different versions. We want everyone to be aware of it, but first and foremost, just in case you do fall prey, back up your computers. Mm-hmm. That's my biggest word of advice is back up your computers.
It's not that
just
expensive to have a backup system.
No,
right?
It's really not anymore, and it's just wise. I just have a little passport and put everything on there, and it's great, and it makes you have peace of mind. But one way is that your computer freezes, and then you get this error message telling you that your data, email, and passwords have been stolen and are being sent to hackers. Now that's going to grab everyone's attention. Right. So the pop-up on the screen provides you then with this number that you can call for help. Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, it's not saving grace that you think that it is. It's really the scammers at work, and they're working on your emotions, and that's how they get you.
So they call and they want what? They want money, right?
Well, there's different ways that they go about it, but absolutely. They want your information and they want your money. So one way is exactly what you said, Bill, Microsoft. They use the name. They use corporate names to really dupe consumers. And the reports receiving, we had 12,000 complaints worldwide every month. This is from Microsoft. That's what they're getting. And so there are several versions. One is they capture the victim's account information during this process. So they say, we can help you. Call this number, pay this, give us your credit card information, then give us access to your computer, and we'll go in and clean the issues.
Oh, boy.
Well, one is that little pop-up that's on your computer isn't real.
No.
There's nothing wrong with your computer. Mm-hmm. So you're being reactive, you're being emotional because it causes that. But you just want to just take a moment, think about it, and go, oh, you know what? I don't really think this is the scam. Unplug your computer.
Right.
That's the immediate thing to do. Mm-hmm. And then if you really think that there's still potential there, take it to an IT service that you trust. Mm-hmm. But that's the biggest thing is that pop-up happens, and then people think, oh, it's already taken my system down. No, it hasn't. What takes your system down is when you call the number and you give someone access to your computer and your financial information. And they're not just getting your financial information from the credit card. They're actually getting it from your computer, because once you give them access to your computer,
that's it.
They have access to everything. And what they're doing is they're really telling you, this is one scam. This over $60,000 was lost in Green Valley in December from this scam.
Really? A local person lost that?
Locally.
Whoa.
What they do is they tell you, there's this pop-up screen. They're like, hey, we actually have a refund for you because you are paying this service and we are giving you a great deal. We're actually not going to charge you that much. We have a refund. We just need to get back into your system again and update your account information. And then you do that. They now have access to your computer, and they're moving money around in your financial account. So what happened is his checking account balance was increased because he took money from his savings and said, hey, you know what? Something weird just happened here. You were supposed to type in 500. You typed in 5,000. You now owe us 4,500. Well, they took 5,000 from his own savings account, put it in the checking account. He's only looking at the checking account, and this went over and over again. Well, we didn't receive your payment back. We didn't receive your payment back.
Oh, that's horrible. Sent
him to the bank, sent him to Western Union, he did it over and over again, 92 years old.
Oh, my goodness. That's horrible. 92-year-old person scammed. If you get these cold calls, too, that's not just the half of these scams do put up some kind of a warning on your screen, but you can get these cold calls. I've gotten them.
Absolutely. And these sound legit, don't they?
Oh, yeah. We've got a problem with your computer. We can clear it up. Yeah.
And we're from Microsoft or another vendor that you recognize. And in this case, he recognized the name of the company. So somehow they got his information and knew that he had hired this IT company to help him in the past. So he thought it was legit, and it sounded legit. They were kind to him. They said, oh, you sound like my grandpa. Oh. They really worked the emotions. And, you know, hard for someone not to fall for that.
Are they using emails now, too?
Absolutely. So that's when it comes to phishing. So they'll fish for your information. As far as tech support scams, they'll say, you know, make sure that your computer is always up to date. We have some free software for you to download by going here. Never click on any link that you don't recognize. Hover your mouse over it. See where it's really going, because you can see the address when you hover over it.
What are some things that you would recommend folks do? I guess contact the bank if you've been a victim of fraud, right?
Absolutely. That's your first step. And then, again, like I'd mentioned, taking your computer to a trusted local business to have it checked out just for peace of mind. And make sure that you're always doing your software updates on your computer, because that is keeping like your antivirus, your anti-malware. That's critical for you.
Some people don't do it when they say we'd like to do it now because they say they're in the middle of something. Take time. Make sure you do it, even if it might take 15 minutes, but it's important.
It's worth it, even if it takes an hour.
Right.
And it can run at night. Make sure that your software that you authorize, if you end up falling prey to this and you become a victim and that you know you gave someone access, make sure you remove that immediately as far as the access. If they haven't already frozen, you know, if your computer's frozen, you need to take it to a trusted local business IT center. And then we really want you to report this to the BBB Scam Tracker. That's really critical for us to know what's going on out there and how we can warn others. And you're really a hero when you do that, because you're warning others, and your information is safe. It's not like we're sharing your name or your email or your address. You're just warning others with, you know, your experience.
And change the passwords regularly.
Absolutely. I love that you said that, Bill. That's really, really important. And when you report it to us, also make sure you report it to law enforcement, especially if there's a loss involved. Because like with Western Union right now, I don't know if you heard this, but there's a big lawsuit from FTC to Western Union.
Yeah, you mentioned that on your last visit.
Yeah, and they extended the deadline to May. Yeah. So people have more time to file a report if they lost money via Western Union.
That was a huge class action deal.
Huge. Yeah. I'm so happy that happened. I mean, if you really want to read more about this tech scam study that BBB did, the address to go to is go.bbb.org/tech scam study.
All right.
And that is on our website.
Okay, your next mixer, I believe, is at one of our fine sponsors, Vero Amore.
Yes, yeah.
The best pizza in town, I'll tell you that. And I don't just say that because they've been a charter supporter of the show. I love their pizza.
It's so
The
good,
Neapolitan is my favorite. So
I love that you're a foodie as I am.
Oh, yeah. So what's going on? You're going to be over there when? Thursday?
Yes, next Thursday, and it's at the one on Swan.
Yep.
So we are really excited about that. We want everybody to come out and have a great time. There's no charge for that. And if you want to promote your business, bring a raffle prize, and you can actually, raffle that off and get some promotion for your business.
Very cool. That's on Washington's birthday, February 22nd. Next Thursday. I'm old school, Suzanne. You know
Love
that.
it.
I love celebrating Lincoln's birthday yesterday and then Washington's birthday the 22nd. All right. More information at bbb.org. It's pretty easy to remember, and once you're there, it's easy to navigate.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
hope so.
Suzanne. We'll see you next month.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks a lot.